very
tough.
Don't
give a fuck about your excuses.
Yeah,
no.
You about to watch a leader cuss out his own employee in front of everybody, in front of the guests, in front of his other colleagues, and in front of thousands of people watching. You don't do shit like this. So I'm saying, like, it's not just Fresh and Chris who need to step it up. This dude, Myron, he's raging live. He's kicking out girls who have a rebuttal for him. Instead of simply just pulling up the stats, you say you got sent the stats where she was wrong a million times, but you can't pull it up. You're kicking out girls for being ESL speaker when all you motherfuckers is kids of immigrants. And your parents were also ESL. And I'm sure they face a lot of ridicule from people like you for being ESL. I don't get it. This same type of immaturity, like I said earlier, this is what got them demonetized on YouTube in the first. Again, these are y'all boys. Hopefully not y'all, any of my viewers boys, but yo, a lot of these dudes look at these dudes as like daddy, you know what I mean? Pause. I don't have a pause soundboard yet, which I need to get. But I just like to point out the monstrosities that occur on this show. So look, on this show, right, there's this girl who I actually did a video on before. And instead of refuting her points, you know, they have a whole setup. Look at this setup, bro. Like, look at this setup. And by the way, hold on. If Fresh and Fit, they say video games and stuff are for losers. Why is everything GTA Vice City themed? Why is there all this GTA imagery if, you know, if only us losers play video games? Shout out to my losers. Everything is like GTA themed. But anyways, I do this video and I play some of it. Instead of going and just refuting what she's saying, they just kick her out. Why? Because they have the power to. And again, this is ECW. This is Jerry Springer. We don't want to see educated debates. We want to see a nigga get put through a flaming table. Hold on. Let me play a little bit from my former video, just to kind of show you what type of time she was on. Apparently, she's a lawyer, or she's passed the bar, so she can be a lawyer if she wants to. But she's an ONLYFANS model. That's how she gets her paper, you know. So let me play a little bit of this so you can see what type of time she was on before. Then we're going to get to the shameful part of Fresh and Fit. Let's go. But apparently there are guys out there who, like Andrew Tate and then Myron Gaines and Rollo Tomasi, these are like you guys as like fathers or something. Like facts. Man, I be saying like, bro, hold up. Facts. Man, it's like some of y'all fathers. Y'all, stop embarrassing yourself. Really, you know. Let me get to the actual what was said.
Whoa. If you're saying that
the hell Hitler goes straight out, it doesn't go up to your forehead.
Some men have to work for their value. I don't know what that means. Like they have to work to be attractive.
You're a woman, so it's hard to.
So because I don't have to work to be attractive, and they have to.
She said it's because you're a woman, so it's hard to. No.
That for a man to mate, he has to bring significantly more accomplishments to the table to have the same options and the ability to get with the opposite gender that a woman has. By the time a woman's 18 years old,
I'm trying to get to this shit. Hold on.
Because you're arguing it's unequal. So if you're saying unequal, that means one role is more important than the other, and that's what gives you the authority.
Well, the thing is that the roles that I have are very important to the survival of the family from a holistic.
This is how it is because it's evolutionary reason that I'm saying. If it doesn't.
Rational inquiry. Oh yeah. When motherfuckers use words correctly, I like that. That like arouses me. Pause.
It's still recent that women have been able to get these opportunities, and since then, if you look every single year, more women are okay with making, or their partners making less and less than before. So
I play this to show, like, yo, she's bringing up data, she's bringing up stats that directly refute their point.
Hypergamy is on the decline. You can look this up.
I would argue it's actually on the incline.
Okay, so we don't got to go back and forth,
right?
You know, and shit. She said hypergamy's on the decline. He says no, it isn't. So I fact check it. This is what they should be doing in a studio. They got computers. They got all types of setup. They got all lights, cameras, Shure SM7Bs. They got everything, but they can't just pull some shit up and then debunk a false claim or to fact check it to see if it's true. So I'll do it. Hold on. Let's just see if it's true. This is when you're looking at research, make sure it's .gov or .edu. Those are typically peer-reviewed. Okay, so this is the NIUSSP. I looked up what. So you can see it says hypergamy is on the decline. So she was right. So boom. I say that to say, and I see you, Zachary Davis, in the chat. Yeah, he says some of the texts I see from these guys are so strange. What you're about to see right now is even more strange. Trust me. Jay said I've never watched Wrestling Fit. I've heard there's some bozos though. I don't know them personally, but they definitely portray themselves to be bozos. The after hour show is very entertaining though. Like it's very entertaining. I'm not gonna lie to you. And they have a great setup. I say that, you know, they have a great setup. But for some reason they can't pull stats up to fact check what's going on. And you'll get why I'm saying this right here, right? So let me just go sort of to 150. We'll start right here, and then we'll go to all the way until like 157, right?
What link is that one?
Go up, that one.
Another Clips channel.
Let me go back.
David Joseph goes, why does the fact, what? Was that?
So you can see the type of audience they have. I mean, read the username, read the comments. These are like 12-year-old kids. I mean, like, come on, bro. That's why I say some of y'all, this be y'all daddies and shit. These are the type of people I'm talking about. This dude right here. Why you donate $10 to say that, bro? Like, you weird as hell. Like,
suck my fat ass. That's oh my god, man.
We got Rumble or no?
Yeah, we PL goods are allowed in use, but not revenue, so incentive for us to continue.
Oh, okay. Let's talk to
shit.
Rumble then and see what we could do.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting. That one.
Go up, that one.
This is why I'll be honest, dude. Like, this is why I haven't been engaging with you because.
okay, here we go. Boom.
That doesn't even make sense.
Is he talking about
I think
college?
he's saying people who have a college
No,
degree.
he's saying college. If you have a college degree, they're the highest.
They're not.
I'm sure that's
See, this is why I'll be honest,
yeah,
dude. Like, this is why I haven't been engaging with you because you say a bunch of bullshit, man.
No, I'm not.
I'm
I'm gonna show you right.
Mind you, in the video that I did here, this video I did, mind you, I went and fact check. It's 48 minutes. I went and fact check a little small argument that they were having, going back and forth. Debate is a better word. In the portion that I fact checked, she was right. We only looked at search results that went to .org or .edu that had studies. What she was saying was right? He can't handle this. For a motherfucker to come on a podcast, because like they already, like Fresh and Fit is the same shit every show. Are men and women the same? Men are like kid in a candy store and women were already in a candy store. Like it's like the same shit every episode, right? So they already have all of their numbers and their sources in their head. But so they just bombard the women with this stuff, and you don't know how to respond. You don't know if the source is true. You didn't look up sources before, but her lawyer girl, she looked up her sources before. And she came with them. And like she has like a memory to where she can just rattle this shit off and be like, no, this is from here, this is from there, this is the percentage. Oh, I know what source you're talking about. But they said that's only for people in this age group. Like she's rattling it off like nobody else, no other girl who comes on the show will. So he can't handle this. He can't refute some of it. So what he does, he says, well, some of my friends or people in the chat, they sent me sources that said you were wrong. So because some of your stats were wrong, I'm not going to listen to anything you say. I think what would have made for better TV would be pull up the stats, that her stats that were supposedly wrong, then go back and forth. Then it's like an intellectual debate. You know what I mean? But this isn't. I realize this show is not about intellectual debates. I gotta stop myself. This ain't PBS. You know what I mean? This isn't like nothing like that, bro. This is, hold on, what? ECW, Flaming Tables. This ain't professional. This ain't amateur wrestling. This is ECW. This is, hold on, our guy Jerry Springer. This is, hold on, Maury Povich. Why would I sit here and have an educational debate with someone on my intellectual par when I can kick you out and just call you a slut? Like, that's Maury Povich. You know what I mean?
Right after the show.
You've literally made like on the last show, you just made a bunch of like claims, etc.
You took about an hour, 2 hours almost.
Yeah, and it's like you just like we're arguing to argue. Like
I'm not though.
Arguing to argue. Mind you, this is what the show is about. They come out, they say all these crazy, statements that are crazy at face value, that sound crazy at face value, and they want the girls to respond. So it's a back and forth type of, type of deal. You know what I mean?
I get it. You're here to promote your OnlyFans and everything else like that. But
mind you, she hasn't promoted the OnlyFans once. She's the only one coming with facts and sources. So this is a straw man argument. Hold on. we gotta make sure we know what these terms mean. Hold on. This is a straw man. Fallacy is the correct term, right? Formal fallacy of refuting an argument different from the one actually under discussion. You want to refute my source that hypergamy is on the increase, but I don't want you to refute that. I'm going to talk about your OnlyFans. That's also ad hominem. Hold on. We know what ad hominem is. It's attacking a person instead of the argument. Logical fallacies, but hold on, we gonna get right back into it.
But yeah, you are.
This is y'all guy though. You know what I mean? Y'all look at him as Jesus.
If you're gonna make ridiculous, stat claims or whatever.
These are like just look up
Pull 'em
Forbes
up.
2023 stats.
We're on a show.
Okay, that's fine.
Looking up
I'll
right
show
now.
you after.
We're on a show. Come on, bro. You can't incorporate this in your show. If y'all are giving out facts, stats, data, you can't take a moment to look it up. Joe Rogan does it all the time. He asks Jamie, pull this up. Jamie pulls it up. Zachary Davis, he says, I think what bugs me is they act like it's an intellectual debate, but don't treat it like one. Exactly. Hold on. Where my academics facts at? Facts. That's facts. Facts. But then I have to stop. I think sometimes I think the same thing, Zach, right? But then I have to stop myself and realize, this is not there's nothing intellectual about any of this, right? We can't expect, what's a raunchy? We can't expect Fox News TV to report like it's National Geographic or, Pew Research. It's Fox News. There's this level of sensationalism that they have to maintain their viewer base. And that's what this is. I can't expect this to be intellectual debate. Pulling up sources, data during an argument when we have all the tools to do so. We have all the tools to pull up sources, stats. They claim they have all their stats in a link tree that's easily accessible, but it's too much to do it. Dude, we're on a show. We about to call you a slut and kick you out. Hold on, that's what the show is about. It's ECW. Facts.
All right, cool. We don't want to say, but okay.
All right.
It's
Okay.
All right.
I'll show you after.
Let's just move on.
It's not about. It's like we've seen multiple sources that show that like college educated women
Initiate divorce, yes.
Yes.
But they're less likely to be in the group that's getting divorced. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And you say Destiny watched a reel of me saying that.
So she know the stats. Like she's saying like, I know the study you saw, but I'm saying X, Y, Z. He can't handle this, bro.
Last
Y'all high value men though.
time, and he messaged me like, oh my God, they always fuck up that stat. That's what I'm telling you. But okay.
I don't want to interrupt, but do you actually wake up and read all those articles?
I like to read a lot.
She really does.
Yeah.
So that this girl is the type of girl that they're used to having on the show. I'm sorry, but do you just wake up and read? Is that what you do? You just wake up and read? Yes, bro. Some people wake up and read.
I do my
I
research.
just a question.
Yeah, I actually do.
Yeah.
Okay.
You argue in bad faith.
I don't.
That's another deflection. I can't refute what you're saying, so you're arguing in bad faith. I'm gonna just chalk it up. You're just trying to promote your OnlyFans straw man argument ad hominem also, and you are arguing in bad faith. Rather than just addressing the claim directly, rather than just being like, yo, pull up those messages people sent me where I clearly show that you were wrong with these stats and these are the stats. So address these wrong stats, then let's address what's not. Again, this isn't PBS. This ain't nothing intellectual. This is Jerry Springer, bro.
And like I said before, they've been throwing, and they've sent me this thing a million times, and it's just like, yo, they
A million. So pull up one of them.
literally get frustrated, and you're like, I'm surprised that you're even here, to be honest. Like,
Okay.
He can't take it. He's like, bro, don't bring this chick back when she challenged me like she did on the other show. I need chicks like this who don't read.
yeah. Anyway,
All right, let's move on because time's ticking.
yeah.
All right. Any more, Chris? Or Mo?
Yeah, we do, but we have a screen share problem. So,
Yeah, you gave me 3 seconds. The screen's
Okay.
gonna go black.
AG says, Myron, fake lawyer is being very disrespectful to the podcast.
She ain't though. She being disrespectful by debating him, which is what the podcast is about. Come on, man. Again, this is what happened when you have yes man, aka dick riders.
She's lying about her credentials, pseudo-scientific studies, Frank Castle.
So how would they know she's lying about her credentials about being a lawyer? Let's take a look.
I have my bar card in my purse. I can show the people off. She knows me. I'm a lawyer.
All right, man. I'll just give it to the chat. Chat, what do y'all want? You guys want her off the show?
So then he kicks her out. Why? Why? So again, this is y'all boys, right? Like the intellectual debate is too much. Like with the dumb girls, with the girls who don't seem to know much, who can't really form a sentence that well, yeah, we'll annihilate them. But with a chick, she's sharp. She can rattle off stats. She has everything ready to go. Well spoken. It's like, nah, get her out of here, bro. Like,
Make the choice here, because they're really annoyed with you. I'll be honest with you.
no, you're really annoyed. And the thing is, they talk about chicks are so emotional. The girls are so emotional, bro. You are emotional, bro.
English.
Don't share.
Yeah, but
They don't like that.
sometimes it's
A
better.
lot
I just want to get to the point where they kick her
Yeah.
out.
I don't think his chat likes it.
What's the chat saying?
Raw dog.
Oh, one, get the fuck out, leave. It's
One's the whole time.
It's gonna be ones, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, and that's kind of why I didn't engage, because I'm just.
I'll send them to
You didn't engage because you weren't sure if you're gonna come out victorious.
you on
They got
Instagram.
really annoyed and frustrated with her on the last show, but yeah, dude, just.
Yeah, I'll send them to you, and I'll post them on my Instagram too right now. You guys can come check it out.
Oh my gosh.
Well, the chat has spoken. Yeah, they want
Yeah,
you gone.
that's
So, not impersonal, but yeah, you do hurt the quality of the show.
Not really.
So.
I'm seeing a mix.
No,
There is a mix. 1, 2, 1, 2, but he's like, nah, I can't with this girl. She gonna debate with me. I can't just get off the same bullshit I keep saying every show. I can't. They talk about the same stuff every show. If someone comes on and debunks it, especially someone from OnlyFans, what are we gonna talk about? We gotta come up with new talking points? Bro, that's too hard. I'd rather rather redecorate the studio. I don't want to have to come up with new talking points.
It's all ones, dude. It's all ones, and they've been doing it the whole time. So. No, it's not about that. You argue in bad faith.
Bad faith. That's what people say when they can't refute the argument. You argue in bad faith. What the fuck does that mean? Hold on. I like to make sure shit that I say makes sense. Bad faith argument definition. A concept in negotiation theory where parties pretend to reach a settlement but have no intention to do so. Okay, so one that is made with full knowledge that it is false and with the intention of fairly overcoming the other person's. So if the knowledge is false, what I don't get with this gorgeous studio they have, all the equipment, monitors, this and that, 5 YouTube play. Why you can't just pull up the stats and show that she's false? Rather just be emotional and kick somebody out. But hold on, I'm gonna show you something, right? That's even more shameful on this same exact show. It happens a little earlier. I'm gonna show you something more shameful. Right, here we go. Boom. I'll bring it back to like 106.20. There we go.
Partners. Like I have the best business partner is the only thing. You know, if you
Sorry, brother, we're not here for you.
Yeah, I would
Why?
say that's definitely stroked and raised a couple of egos, for sure. Yeah.
Even more
Like,
shameful right
increase
here.
the
Watch
ego.
this.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
Me too.
She from France. She's French. She doesn't speak great English.
I make efforts. You need to make it too.
All right, just get up and leave, please. Just get up and leave. Just
Yeah,
get out of
yeah.
here. Just leave. Please leave.
my God.
But you don't prepare the question.
What?
You don't prepare the question.
You don't prepare the English. Leave.
Yeah.
Just leave.
But I'm
Just
here
get
for
up and
learn.
leave. Just get up and leave.
But talk good. with
Just
me.
get up and leave. Just get up
Talk
and
good.
leave. Get up.
And kicking her out because her English is not great. Mind you, all of these guys here are kids of immigrants. Toupee guy with the fake hair, Sudan. His family's from Sudan. His parents were immigrants. Big dude back here, Haiti. Other co-host, I forget where he's from, some island. They're all kids of immigrants. But you have such an issue with someone who can't speak English. Mind you, your team invited this person on the show. They know I would assume they've interviewed them, that they know her English is not great. So yeah, she says you need to prepare you should prepare the questions. You should have an interpreter if you're going to have this person on your show. Right?
And leave.
Talk good.
No, you get up and leave.
And you talk good.
That's fine. Leave.
Yeah, I live when I
Oh,
want.
there are plants,
No,
bro.
you're
Yeah,
leaving.
you don't
Just
treat
leave.
me like this.
No, leave.
Yeah, because I try to talk in English.
Yeah, she's trying. If we were in France, bro, our French would be way worse than what her English is. I can understand her. I don't know. Maybe she didn't understand the question. But I can understand her when she speaks English. What about y'all?
I'm invited here.
Okay. Well, the
Facts.
invitation is now revoked.
If I
Leave.
don't understand, it's not my fault. Okay,
It is your fault.
You need to
That
make
is your fault.
efforts too.
You need.
She says you need to make an effort. She says her point is you invited me on a podcast. You know my English is not great. I'm trying. I'm making an effort. You should make an effort to prepare the questions for me so that I can respond. I mean, that's fair, no?
Prepare adequately. If you're gonna come on an English-speaking podcast, you speak English.
But
You don't invite someone who can barely speak English onto an English-speaking podcast. Think about that, though. Huh? Academics, facts? Facts!
I don't know the question. If you want to prepare this, you need to informate me before. You know, me, I make the effort. I try to learn. I try to speak.
Look,
I try
I'm
to
not gonna
talk
sit
with you.
here
Wild.
and debate with you. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Seriously,
but talk
leave.
good.
Leave.
Because moi, je vais commencer à parler en français.
I don't give a shit what
Voilà.
the fuck you say.
Moi
Get the
aussi, je
fuck
vais
out
vous
of
dire
here.
d'aller vous faire enculer.
Get the
Vous
fuck
allez
out of
comprendre.
here.
C'est
It's very
vous
simple.
allez capter.
You are no longer
Make
invited.
traduction and
Get out
say
of
fuck
here.
it.
Okay, Isaac,
Leave.
could you come back,
Fuck
please?
out of here,
'Cause,
man. Like, what the hell? Like, bruh,
What
leave.
the fuck?
Get up and leave.
What the fuck?
Get up and leave.
Fuck off.
Okay, well, get out of here.
Fuck
Get
off.
your phone and get the hell out of here.
She kind of bad, though. Hold on. She kind of bad. I didn't notice that when I first seen this. Hold
Get
on.
up and leave.
What the fuck?
Get up and leave.
Fuck off.
Okay, well, get out of here.
Fuck
Get
off.
your phone and get the hell out of here.
She kind of bad. For the chat, I already know y'all gonna ask me, would I crack? Of course, bro. Would you crack? Come on, man. Just don't play with me. I didn't see she was bad the first time I watched this. That's not why I'm taking her side. I'm just saying.
wow.
Incredible, man. You're crazy. You came on an English podcast and you don't even know how to speak English. And
You invited her. Your team invited her, right? Knowing she could barely speak English. Stop it.
it's like you're over here hurting the quality of the show. Just get out of here.
Bro, she was triggered, man.
Bro,
Like the more triggered.
I wouldn't even say she can barely speak English. She can understand. Like when they were going back and forth, she understood. I can understand her, but I went to like a international grad school. So like I was like one of 4 American students there. So everyone had an accent. Everyone was from somewhere else, right? This is in Massachusetts. So for me, I can understand her. I guess they can't.
They get, man.
Just leave. Just
It's
leave.
okay. It's okay. We got you. We
Everybody
got
gives
you.
a fuck. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Get out.
Like, this is fresh and fit, man. I don't give a fuck what you think. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Okay.
Stupid ass bitches. All right.
Stupid. I mean, so what's the point of that? And then, like, again, on this podcast, they talk so much about girls are so emotional. Girls, oh yeah, Zachary Davis said she bad as fuck. Jay said, hell yeah. I mean, Jay said low key. She ain't low key, like, bro. She was a bad one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold on, let me get I ain't gonna lie to you. But damn, I lost my train of thought. On his podcast, they are so intent on saying girls are so emotional. They can't be leaders. They shouldn't be leaders because they're so emotional. Bro, you are emotional. You kicked a girl out because her English is not great. You kicked a girl out because she's debating with you. You're about to lose your shit. You're calling them stupid bitches. Like, and the thing is with the other girls, right? I got beef with y'all too. Why would you sit there and watch this happen and be like, yo, this is perfectly okay. I'm gonna stay. If you had I don't want to say balls, we don't want to be sexist. If you had dignity, you would be like, bro, I don't appreciate that. I'm out. Come on, girl, we out. Okay, all of us is out. Okay, now it's just you 3 niggas here sitting at the table. You can't have no show. But something about the lights, the camera, the action, the city view of Miami is making them be like, no, I have to stay here. I have to be in good with these guys. Bro, like y'all are, their intention from being on a pod, I don't know what it is. Any other situation, y'all would get up and leave. Come on, bro. Like, what's wrong with y'all?
All right.
Yeah. Welcome to Fresh and Fit, motherfuckers, man. Like, yo, like,
Welcome to Fresh and Fit, where we lose our temper and become emotional over small women.
this is crazy. Chris, stop recruiting these fucking bitches that can't speak English.
No,
man.
they knew English, man.
No, nigga.
No. They fucking knew English. I spoke to them before the show.
Nigga, you barely. We can barely understand you. Nigga, bro.
The more Twitter she got, she's like, I don't know fucking English. I bet you do.
Nigga.
Come on, man.
Like, yo, stop
trust
inviting
me.
these
No,
fucking
look,
bitches that can't
trust me,
speak
man.
English, man.
Bitches. Come on, bro. Does that make you feel empowered? Like, I don't know. These high value men though, like,
And these ESL hoes,
right?
man.
Man,
Like,
she a
stop.
plant, man.
ESL hoe, we gotta take that back. We gotta take that back. What did the kid of an immigrant say about ESL people?
For sure.
Nigga, you barely. We can barely.
Hold on. What did the kid of an immigrant say about ESL? English as a second language. What did he say about that?
Nigga, bro.
The more Twitter she got, she's like, I don't know fucking English. I bet you do.
Nigga.
Come on, man.
Like, yo, stop
trust
inviting
me.
these
No,
fucking
look,
bitches
look,
that can't
trust me,
speak
man.
English, man. These ESL hoes, man.
Man,
Like,
shit.
ESL hoes. So you listening to too much rap music, buddy. Hold on. Mind you, I'll repeat it again. These is all kids of immigrants. He's from, I think, Barbados, Sudan. The other dude, I mean, I don't know where he's from. Haiti. These are all kids of immigrants. ESL hoes. So what about your mom? Also an ESL hoe? Imagine what your parents came through when they first immigrated here and the type of discrimination and ridicule they faced when they first got here because they didn't speak perfect English and still probably face to this day. But you gonna treat a chick who, come on, bro. It's hypocrisy.
Facts.
It's sad.
Facts.
It's immature.
Facts.
This is the same type of shit that got them demonetized on YouTube, and this nigga was on the screen crying. Hold on. I think we need to revisit that. I think we might need to revisit that. Which video was it? Here it is. No, this wasn't it right here. Here it is. This is the same type of shit that got them demonetized on YouTube. Hold on. Crying. There we go.
that was great, but saving you guys is better.
Damn.
It hit different.
It do hit different. It do hit different. Hold on.
It hit different.
Come on, man. And then one last part. I gotta do one last part. Then we gonna get to the nah shit. Hold on. In my Ghostface Killer voice. We gonna get to the nah shit in my Ghostface Killer voice. There's one more thing, right? Hold on. Where is it? 2:15.
I will do a.
So now I want to point out the poor leadership. Right? So these guys have already showed us, yo, having stats ready and pulling up stats during the discussions, it's too much for us to do. It's too much, bro. Like, what do you like? You think this is .edu? You think this is PBS, Nat Geo? We're not doing that, bro. We kicking women out and calling them bitches. Facts. Hold on.
Facts.
You thought this was something intellectual? You thought, I don't know what you thought this is what they're telling us. I don't know what you thought this was. This is, hold on. This is Jerry Springer. This is not fucking anything educational, bro. You think we gonna pull up some facts and talk about stats and fact check? Even though we have all the equipment and resources to do so, already ready. Then we gonna do that during the show? No. We gonna kick you out and call you a slut. So hold on. So I say poor leadership, right? They'll go and do all this work to renovate the studio and add this, add that, bring this person in. But they can't do this one thing to fix the quality of their show, right? Which is bring up stats, which is properly vet people who come on the show. If you don't want chicks with heavy accents, don't invite them. I mean, but this is the poor leadership, and this is their leader. This is y'all boy Myron Gaines. Hold on, not him.
Thank you, Ty.
This is the leader right here. And even though he may work hard to set up the studio and lay the wallpaper and set up the XLR cables to connect to the audio interface, which connects to the microphone and do all this stuff and route the cables and everything, it's poor leadership. You can have hard workers. You can have great workers that are poor leaders. I've seen this. People who are great at their job, but when they were promoted to supervisor or manager, flopped. No, you were great at your job that you were doing. You had the skill set to do that job. You don't have the skill set to lead people. And this is what I'm about to show you is a prime example of that.
Where can they find your brother?
TyLopez.com. I got his leader. And like he bought X and he's like in his power now because he's like fucking no free speech and he's fighting something. So every man, every woman, you got to find your destiny. Until you find your career archetype, you're kind of lost. And most people go to their grave never finding it. So TyLopez.com, I'm going to have that. It's a free quiz. I've never monetized
This dude is okay. Ty Lopez,
so,
he's okay.
Yeah, I hope that helps. And thanks for having me. It was a good show.
No, man, it was great to have you. And we'll be back on Friday,
Sorry,
guys.
one more chat.
Okay. W's All Around with Ty Lopez, Steven Crowder's podcast earlier in the day, and the FNF's cast holding
Dave
it down.
Thomas,
No one
what
more
up?
than FNF and the crew. Chris, you have thought about filming a video to explain the rules to ladies and have them watch it so they don't lower your IQ every time you interact with them.
And
That's actually pretty smart.
And sorry, hey, Chad, I will do a better job at bringing the girls on the panel. once again, it's a process where it's very
They
tough.
don't give a fuck about your excuses.
Yeah,
man.
no,
They don't
facts.
give a fuck about your excuses.
So here's a leadership, right? You about to watch a leader cuss out his own employee in front of everybody, in front of the guests, in front of his other colleagues, and in front of thousands of people watching. You don't do shit like this. Even if he fucked up majorly, which I don't think he did. He brought a girl who actually wants to debate, and then he brought a girl who had an accent. But this is the poor leadership I'm talking about.
Again, it's a process where it's very
They
tough.
don't give a fuck about your excuses.
Yeah,
man.
no,
They don't
facts.
give a fuck
No,
about your excuses.
facts.
Just stop talking.
All right, go
Look,
ahead.
I'm just gonna say this shit. I
Go
want to
ahead.
say this out publicly.
Go ahead.
New studio. We're gonna bring y'all better girls. We're gonna give you guys better show, better questioning, etc. There's no fucking excuses. We just get it done.
Facts.
All right. No one gives a fuck about your excuses. So we're gonna make it happen for y'all. We're gonna come with a better line of questioning, man. Better shows in general. New studio.
More guests.
You guys are gonna see the top tier fucking podcast. There's a reason why we're number one. We're gonna stay number one by innovating and continuing to have people follow the lead, which we are the leaders. So we'll catch you guys on Friday. We're back with a better show, better panel.
Peace.
No more cloud chasing OnlyFans bitches. We're gonna get and girls that speak fucking English. We'll catch you guys next one. Peace.
Peace.
Clout chasing OnlyFans girl. Mind you, the girl didn't mention her OnlyFans during the whole show. But I say this, right? Hold on. And let me get my A camera for this, right? Yeah, they got a new studio. Think about it. Why did he say new studio? They got a new studio because the place they were renting before, the supervisor or the landlord, whoever, they said, yo, we can't have you be here anymore shooting this content. I mean, they said this themselves. So you got kicked out of your last place. They wouldn't let you renew it because of your content. And here you go doing the same stuff. So like with the Fresh and Fit fans, they always, if you read the comments, which we're going to do in a second, they always pile on Fresh and Chris. But it isn't just Fresh and Chris who need to step it up. Like Myron raging on live, raging at his employees, cussing them out in front of thousands of people, in front of the guests, in front of the girls. I said, if you're that type of person, that's how you communicate, you do that behind closed doors. You do that I wouldn't even say with the team, but that's something you will do just with the team. Like, yo, guys, we need to step up. You don't do that in front of the guests and in front of everybody and humiliate them, emasculate them like that. So like the show, he said we're going to come up with a new podcast, new questioning. I doubt it's going to be new questioning. It's the same shit every show. Same questions every show. Guys are in a candy store. Girls were in there earlier. Are men and women the same? Hypergamy, like, and they're not pulling up stats. They're not pulling up sources or updating their sources or showing that and showing how certain stats have changed. Maybe it's going more in their favor. Maybe it's not going in their favor. They're not doing stuff like this. Like the show is stuck in a cycle of immaturity. And it's not just Chris and Fresh's fault. The show is stuck, Fresh and Fit is stuck in a cycle of immaturity. And that's why it's not growing beyond the aesthetics. The only thing that's growing on this show is the aesthetics. Like they have a bigger studio now. They're gonna have better lighting, better mics, headphones, like artwork. That's what's growing. But like the content is not growing. And it's the same immaturity that makes you go on live, pull out your Glock. You go on live, you pull out your Glock, you put on a KKK hoodie. This is all stuff this nigga has done. Like, put on a KKK hoodie. You're doing Hitler salutes. You're keying with Nick Fuentes. This is the same type of immaturity that got you demonetized to begin with, bro. So, and putting the blame on Chris and Fresh is not good leadership. You can tell he's frustrated because he's been demonetized. That's thousands of dollars every week you're not getting. Of course you're going to be frustrated. But y'all high value men, though. Y'all got it, though, right? Like, I mean, like I say, man, that's that on that.